Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm doing a really short video today. I was going to do an IGTV and I just thought I'd put this on YouTube because so many of my cooking recipes are on YouTube and I think it's just a bit more easier to use for reference. Anyway, I am making I'm kind of using the Jordan Page crunchy bread recipe, but I have made some changes to it. So I thought this was a great recipe to do with the kids and I wanted to show you just how easy it is and kind of foolproof. You do need 2 cups of warm water, 2 tablespoons of yeast. Mine is just instant yeast we always have available. It is handy to keep yeast in the freezer. 3 tablespoons of sugar, a little bit of salt, and then 6 cups of flour. Very, very simple, and it's kind of foolproof because as you can see with my kids helping, we possibly aren't doing the exact measurements, but if you hang around till the end, you will see it turned out really, really well. Well, I mean, I was super impressed with it. So I've actually got my kids involved and they are measuring it, they're putting it in the bowl. They did get bored halfway through, which you will see, but right now we're putting all the dry ingredients into the bowl. The kids are measuring them out. It's lots of fun for them to do. So let's see how it goes. So my kids are quite young still and their attention span to helping make this recipe did not last very long. So I ended up measuring out the rest of the 6 cups of flour and putting it into the bowl. You will see down the front right hand corner a glass bowl as well. In there it's got the yeast and the warm water. It just helps to activate the yeast. So once you've got all the other dry ingredients into the bowl, so you've got the salt, the sugar, and I'm still measuring out the flour. I did not really think this through. I could have done it a lot more easier, but it's fine. Just went with the flow today. Once the wet ingredients are once the dry ingredients are in the bowl, I will slowly add the wet ingredients to form like a really nice sticky bread dough. So once all the ingredients have been sort of meshed together to create a dough, I just put a cover on it and let it rest rise for about 2 hours. Guys, this was really rustic and not precise to the recipe, but I think that's why this bread works so well, is it can be quite unorganized, I guess you could say, in the recipe and the prep work for it. So once it's rested, what I'm doing here is I'm just breaking it into 2 lots. This makes a lot of bread. I made 2 loaves of bread, And then I'm just adding some flour and sort of just rolling it out, not putting too much kneading into the dough because I don't want to flatten it. I want to keep a bit of air in the dough. This could be totally wrong, but I'm just assuming that's what I needed to do. Putting it onto the tray, making it look nice and smooth on top, and just putting in some beautiful little, baker's indents, which helps the bread rise. You'll see in one of them it rose really well, and the other one, when it comes out the oven, wasn't a fail, it just didn't rise as well because I didn't cut through the dough enough. So this basically went into the oven. I think I had it on about 160 until it was nice and crispy. So you can see one of them rose really well. That one actually cooked a lot better. On the top of that one was sesame seeds, and on the other one I put in some spring onions from the garden. I wish I had some olives or some sun-dried tomatoes. I would have actually put that through the dough mixture, which would have made it really, really nice. And I think this here, the kids had this for lunch with peanut butter, but I'm pretty sure this bread we end up serving with dinner. We had some pumpkin soup that night. So a really simple recipe. I highly recommend you give it a go.